Welcome to Off the Show Floor, where we give you the latest news and gossip from ASI San Diego. With me today is Michelle Bell, editor of Supplier Global Resource. Now, Michelle, you're known for entertaining in the evenings, shall I say, at the ASI shows. We had a big event last night.
So in other words, how are you feeling today?
The Counselor Awards.
Yes.
And I understand that there were some antics last night.
There were some antics, there was some frivolity, there was some jolly merrymaking. Scott, would you agree?
In this industry? Please. We're not known for a good time, are we?
Well, we also have with us Scott Pearson from Swedish. So you were were you in on the merrymaking or the frivolity, just to be clear?
Pretty much from A to Z. Front to back, whatever I can be involved in, I will be. I help to create good memories and good times. And
yes, you do.
I'm right there side by side with you.
Now, Sweden is with number 19 on the Counselor Top 40. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Great year. Now, last night, how did you celebrate after the awards, your big honor?
Well, we did not make any California love children, let's just say that.
Oh, so very good.
That's
wow, well, let's just get that out there right there. Thank you for sharing
there
that.
Seems to be a new one every day.
See, now everything's going to be under that, so I just created the level.
Good, thank you for establishing that.
It's important.
Yeah, we went back with a very eclectic group of competitors and customers and went to the Hard Rock Cafe, or the hotel.
I heard that was very popular last night.
It was a lot of fun. There was a lot, like I said, there's a lot of unique individuals that create a lot of fun, a lot of good conversation. It's nice when you get in that environment and you're actually, you're not competitors at that point, but you're hand in hand having a good time with all the clients.
Or as Michelle calls it, jolly merrymaking, I
jolly
believe?
merrymaking.
Jolly
sounds
merrymaking.
so much better.
I'm not sure what that means,
Andy
but
Cohen,
jolly
of course,
merrymaking
is editor of Counselor
the
magazine.
new pastime here, yes.
Andy, this is
Yes,
your
I am.
7th, I've been keeping track, it's your 7th Counselor Awards.
Wow,
What's
is
your
it
favorite
really?
thing
My
about the
God.
Counselor Awards? Favorite moment of the night?
My
And don't say it
favorite
when you go to
moment
bed.
of the night, no, it's definitely not when I
Besides
go to
having
bed.
meat at your table.
It's having Scott and Jim Hagan at my table, of course. I mean, if I could have them there every year, everything would be good.
All right.
How can I top that?
I don't know.
I can't.
Scott, last year Sweden was actually up, right? You had a great year.
we had
How
a
did you
great
pull that off in a tough economy?
You know, it was a lot of focus and a lot of strategizing, and we supported the outside team. We did a lot of product development. We never stopped developing. We went viral with a lot of our marketing campaigns.
Fun videos.
Great videos.
Yeah.
Fun videos.
We all like them.
Yeah.
We like that.
We outreach to launch our brands, so we have a strong brand offering now. We're not offering too many, just enough where we can keep the focus, and it's relative to our core line. So that's really created a lot of excitement, brought a lot of attention back to Sweden.
Well, congratulations,
That's
and how's
awesome.
this year shaping up to be for you?
Real good. It's not right now as strong as last year, but we're on a good upward swing. There's a lot of excitement, like I said earlier. There's good things on the horizon.
Is there jolly merrymaking?
Always.
Okay,
Sweden.
that's important.
So we're
That's
clear.
true.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to use that as
Jolly
many
merrymaking.
times today as I can.
We'll
because
let you
it's
get
too
on with
good.
your merrymaking, and
All
thanks
right.
for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Have a
Thanks,
great
guys.
show. Bye-bye.
All right.
Absolutely.
And now,
Thanks,
speaking of
Scott.
merrymaking, we have another great guest. David Blaze is
Wow.
about to come join us.
That's
for a minute.
awesome. So, you know, last night, the place, the Air and Space Museum, that was really cool.
Fantastic.
People loved
That
it.
was really cool,
People loved
with
it.
like flight simulators and stuff. I
Did you
didn't
go in
get
one of
it.
the
I
simulators?
did not, although Joe and I filmed a little segment inside one of the simulators that you'll have to see on ASI Central now.
All right,
Yeah.
we will check it out.
Lots of fun.
It's
David
David Blaze.
Blaze, yay!
What are the odds?
Who knew that you were here too?
You have been speaking to ASI shows for how many years?
10?
10. Wow.
I'm still back.
All right. Well,
They like me.
You've
They
been,
really like me.
Giving a lot of sessions on marketing, and I know that that's one of your great areas. What are some what's the advice that you give to distributors this summer to make the most of their marketing efforts?
Well, I mean, a lot of distributors, particularly in the new distributor track, a lot of them are just getting up and running, they're just getting started, and for them it's just like do something, get started with something. But a lot of it is deciding on the targeting, who they're going to go after, which particular clients, because it's all about, when you're new, it's about bringing in new business. It's
Sure.
not like you say, sell more to your existing people. So customer acquisition is really important for them, bringing new people through the door, targeting which types of industries and businesses you're going to go after, who are the people, who are the contacts you need to reach within those businesses, and what's my first contact going to be like with them. I think just pick up the phone and say, hi, my name is Dave, I sell promo. Not ideal.
Not effective.
Right, so we talk about the different things that they can do to make that first contact more memorable, and then what's the follow-up procedure, what's the line between being persistent and stalking, and trying not to cross that line.
So you don't get slapped with the TRO.
Exactly, yeah. So, but those types of things, and first, when you're new, summer, winter, it's kind of the same thing when you're bringing new clients. That's kind of what has to happen.
All right. Now, one thing you're known for singing at some of your sessions?
I never referred to it as singing. I never actually used that word.
Is it
Will
performing?
you sing us, though, a little, what's the one, a little bit of blah, blah?
Well,
Just
that's
hum
not
sing
really
a little.
good a cappella song. And
Just
Oh,
a
he
little,
needs music
but I
behind
believe
it.
it's on ASICentral.com. I believe there's a fully
I think if you
produced
just
Josher
sung
version.
just a little piece of
just
it
a little
first,
bit.
everyone
Okay,
will be very
all right,
happy.
So let's see. What Melinda's talking about is promo number 5.
That's
and
it.
I would really prefer you Google it and with the music.
We could hum along.
Right, okay. Right, so how
Get ready, hum along. Here, go, Michelle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to keep the clients, if you want to survive, you gotta make them up a real promotion. They say they want something new, but they haven't got a notion what works in the world today. That's
Wow,
yeah, well,
he
it goes
can
on.
nail it.
Wow, you get a prize for that. Thank you
I've
so
never done that
much.
a cappella, and I'm just so glad I could do it on camera.
We really appreciate it.
I never even practiced like that.
You know, in a session
right.
I did yesterday, the biggest advice was be bold and be different.
You are bold and
Bold
different.
and different.
Hey, we'll see you at ASI Chicago. Thanks so much,
Bye,
David.
David.
Wow, now there's someone who has some guts.
I mean, I didn't see you doing that.
You know
And
who
I
we-
know you're
Come
not
on.
doing that.
You know who we have next? We have everybody's favorite prom date from the counselor banquet last night.
Should we guess as
Damien
to
Watt
who
from
that is?
Logomark he's in the house and he's coming over in just a minute.
Yes, he
Michelle,
is.
what was your favorite part of the evening last night at the Counselor Awards?
You know, I enjoyed Kim Knowles' speech, who was our supplier
Woman of
woman
distinction.
I thought she was great. I thought she
She
was
was-
She
wonderful.
was great. Some of the
There's
speeches
everyone's
were
favorite
great.
prom date.
Hello.
Sweetie.
Sir?
Hi,
Good to see you.
Damien. Logomark debuted on the top 40 this year. What number were you?
Number 15, we're excited to come
Congratulations.
in finally for the first time.
Very impressive. You guys definitely belong on the list for sure. Now, why is Michelle calling you everyone's favorite prom date?
Well, for years and years, we've always called it the prom, the event last night.
industry
So
prom.
we
And
find,
did you bring any corsages for them? Did you have a date for the prom?
perhaps, I think I had 3 dates. Because
that's how you roll.
It seems like two of them are here right now.
So you were one of them?
I wasn't one, no.
So yeah,
Next
one
year,
date is
Amy,
not good enough
you're
for
on
you
the
then.
Oh my
list.
God, that would
Oh,
be hilarious if you gave her a
sweet.
corsage.
I look forward to that
Here
moment.
for Andy next year.
What's happening at Logo Mall?
At Logomark, well,
Logo Mall. Sorry, I have Logo Mall on the brain today. Logo Mark.
how Logomark things are looking up, we've had a tremendous start to the year.
You're based here in California, of course.
We're based here in the sunny California. Luckily, the weather turned around finally.
Nice day today.
Showcasing it. We've got a few hundred new products coming in. We have some special announcements coming out in the next few weeks.
Ooh, give us a
You want to
give
give
us a sneak peek.
a
I
little
cannot.
breaking news
What's
here?
it related
Oh.
to?
But let's
Just
see.
a little taste.
Let's just say
Is it-
Trevor and his elves have been hard at work on some amazing new products.
Are you one of the
I'm certain
elves?
this is. I am not an elf.
Okay, just to clarify.
He's a cherub.
You could,
So there's going to be some new product announcements.
an
from
elf in
Logomark.
some ways.
There's going to be some big upcoming new product announcements from Logomark. Some products that's never been seen in our industry.
Wow.
We have previewed it to a very select group of distributors.
You didn't
and
preview
they're
it to
excited.
us.
You'll be the first to see it. as
You've
soon
got to
as
give
it
us a
comes
scoop.
out.
Promise?
Wait.
You're
the
saying it
first-
on there. You're
the
giving
first to
Counselor
see
Magazine
it
the
as
scoop.
soon as it comes out. Seems like that means it's already out.
I think he's going to give us a
Yeah,
scoop.
we'll
We're
see.
going to work on a sneak peek.
Okay,
How was
perfect.
it
We
received
appreciate
by
that.
the people who saw it?
They were excited. It's something they'd never seen before. It's as in this industry, there's been many hot products, and we think we definitely have a winner on our hands from the reaction we've seen from the group of distributors who have seen it.
That's
Fantastic. Well, keep us informed. And thank you.
Thank
You were a
very
great
much.
prom date.
I appreciate that.
I look
Ooh,
forward to
we
my
might have a
boutonniere.
special
Thank you, sweetie.
surprise guest. Surprise guest. Oh, this is a good one.
Nope.
First, you
Round
need
the
a
other way.
lavalier. Yeah, don't stand in front of
There
the
you go.
camera, young man.
We don't wanna give you away before you come on the set.
What's on tap for this evening? I am going to see, and actually in like 10 minutes, I'm ducking out to go meet Wayne Brady
That's
and escort
awesome.
him over
I
to
have
the
a
convention
date
center.
with Michelle at a Padres
Wow,
game.
Michelle gets around. You were Damien's prom date last night, Andy's,
Michelle
Well
does
said, Sailor.
Michelle does get around.
and Andy's date tonight.
Except I won't be providing
You guys are going to
corsages.
see the game over at Petco
We are. We're
Park.
going to the
It's
Padres
an awesome venue for
There's
sure.
ASI's hosting a ton of people, and
We got like
everyone's
a
real
picnic
excited about
area,
it.
and it's going to be this whole big picnic area, and we're going to have some fun.
You're going to have hot dogs?
I guess.
Baseball?
Michelle doesn't really want the beer, but somebody's going to bring her wine.
Yeah, I'm not a beer drinker.
So,
All right, come on over here, special guest.
You know, can I just tell you?
I think our special guest microphone is having just a little technical
the
difficulty,
area
so we're going to keep going.
where we're going to be is apparently right near the, what is it called, a dugout?
It's the bullpen. It's where the relief pitchers. It's where the relief pitchers tend to warm up.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we can.
Look who we have here.
Heckle.
Hey, how are you guys? I've got one. It's working right here. No problem.
Tim Andrews.
How are you?
ASI
Good to
President
see you.
and
How
CEO.
are you?
Good to see
you guys. And then Michelle, is
You
this your
found our
coffee
little-
clatch thing?
We found our little
Where's the
show.
coffee? Okay.
Next time.
So what's going on?
We were talking about the Counselor Awards.
Yeah.
Great new venue. What'd you think?
Beautiful. I loved it.
What was your favorite
That's
part
what I
of the
said.
evening?
You know what? They had an F-18 fighter simulation.
Like a flight simulator,
And so I
yeah.
popped into that and took a couple of spins around the world.
Oh, wow.
And it was really fun. I crashed in the water, but you know, hey, you can't have it.
But you
every
survived.
day.
Gave
I
it a whirl.
survived. I crawled out safe and
amazing.
sound.
Now, it's a big event. What do you do to get yourself ready? I mean, all geared up for the Counselor Awards. Do you have a
Gosh.
little routine for picking out your outfit, or?
No, I think men have,
Fired up.
men have it pretty easy. You,
You
know,
know,
what?
we
Men
put
have
the
it pretty
clothes
easy.
on and we go.
Right, we just have to iron our shirt. You know, that's the only thing that guys do. I think it's pretty
Well,
simple.
can I tell you, 2 women in editorial, and I'm not going to name names, actually did spray tans over the weekend to get ready for
Really?
And I was not
Melinda,
one.
you look fine.
No, it was not me.
And Michelle is pale as you know, an
I
egg.
was one of them. I was one of them.
You were one.
So apparently she loofed afterwards. I don't know.
It didn't work.
I'm like the color of mayonnaise.
Sometime along the way.
So how's the show going today? I hear
Show's
attendance
going
is up.
great. Attendance is up a little,
Yep.
so that's a great thing. You know, Education Day was great, but it was rainy, so I think that held some people back.
Yep.
Counselor Awards was great last night. We had over 350 people at the Counselor Awards, which is really it's like up like maybe 50 people from last year.
And we're getting ready to meet Wayne Brady in
I
a few
cannot
minutes.
wait. He is, you know,
Gonna
he
give a
ranked the
great show.
highest on the all the surveys we did. He ranked the highest in terms of the entertainment people wanted. So I'm really excited
And
about
I
that.
hear we're cooking up some really big names for keynote speakers for the shows
Yeah,
next year. Can
yeah,
you
they're
give
the ones
us,
calling right now.
Maybe
Can
Andy's
you give
phone
us
is
just
ringing.
like a
Let's
hint
see.
of maybe anyone?
Give you a hint. Who is that?
It's the office.
Next year in San
Would you like to speak to
Diego.
him?
Next year in San Diego. Is this a signed deal? Can I talk about this?
Yes.
Next year in San Diego.
This is
we
a
are
big
having,
breaking news.
Let me
Big
tell you,
breaking
this
news
is
drum.
great. Michael J. Fox.
That's
Michael J.
incredible.
Fox was our speaker down in Orlando. Of course, there's not really any overlap between Orlando attendees and San Diego attendees or prospects. He was absolutely incredible.
He scored off the charts in terms of ratings
10,
and popularity.
wasn't he like a 10
Almost a
across the
perfect
board
10.
practically?
Yep.
He talked about his own life in terms of being an actor and all that, and then his struggle and how he's, you know, working toward overcoming Parkinson's. You know, the guy, you know, said during his presentation that he just looked at himself in the mirror and he said, I cannot change the fact that I have Parkinson's, I can change anything else.
Everything
Yeah.
else in my life. And boy, does he have a great attitude.
Really great attitude.
And I know
He
you
is
interviewed
great.
him for Counselor magazine, and that struck you as well as just
Yeah,
the optimism
his
that he had.
positive attitude is just
Yeah.
infectious. You get off the phone with him and you just could go like conquer the world.
Right.
It's amazing. He's
You know,
really,
we get
really
all
cool.
pulled into these bad things, and you know, this happens to me, and that happens to me, and so, and I have a flat tire, and whatever, and it's just like such small things, really, in the context of things. And he really had a great message, I thought, for anybody
Absolutely.
that's ever had a challenge. And you know what? Every single person's always had it. Every single person's had a challenge. so.
Absolutely.
Inspiring is the word
Absolutely
that people use about
inspiring.
him.
Well, I
Yeah.
know in
great.
June 1st, people can start registering already
Yeah.
for ASI
Yeah,
San Diego and all the
absolutely.
shows next year.
Should I talk about any of the
And,
other people, or just that one?
Well, I would say maybe you could give a hint about Orlando.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Florida.
And to me, 2 weeks before the Iowa caucuses,
yeah.
big election
That's
year
a
next
hint.
Big
year.
election
That's a
year,
hint.
big politics stuff. Let's just say this: there'll be a fox in the hen house. How's that?
Wow, I think.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We
we're
can't
going to
give
be
it away?
announcing that in just a couple weeks.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 of them on the stage. One on the
Who are gonna
right,
be
one
at
on the
each
left.
other's throat.
At each other's throat.
So
One
it's-
tall New Orleans guy and one
With an accent,
sort of crazy, well, you know, he's
a Fox News.
a Fox News
Commentator.
commentator. Right.
So
with a colorful
take with
demeanor.
that what you will.
Wow, have we given it away or
I
what?
don't know. He scored the highest in a survey that
Absolutely.
we did,
This
and
is
then we
gonna
wanted to
be-
counterbalance it because we didn't want to have anybody upset that their political viewpoint was not being presented. So I think having a debate among really between 2 of the most well-known conservative and liberal folks
In the country, for sure.
is just going to be
It's going to be phenomenal.
Right, right.
Well, thank you very much,
Absolutely.
Tim. And this has been it for this episode of Off the Show Floor. And check back with us tomorrow to see more news and gossip from ASI San Diego.